Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public Podchaser, Good Pods, Pocket Casts, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and TikTok. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 92 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, I just watched Bullet Train. It's a new action kind of comedy. There is humor. I don't know its specific designated genre. I'm gonna say it's an action movie. It stars Brad Pitt, Joey King, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Michael Shannon, Brian Tyree Henry, Zazie Beetz, Hiroyuki Sanada, Andrew Koji, and Karen Fukuhara. It's directed by David Leitch, who unofficially co-directed John Wick, but he officially directed Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw. You got Brad Pitt. He's been through some stuff in his assassin career, and not really. He says what his specialities are. So he's not necessarily an assassin, and he is assigned to get a briefcase that doesn't belong to him, that belongs to the White Death, that is on the case with two other characters who every character in this movie is unknowingly interconnected in some way or another, and it's just really Brad Pitt's job to get the case and its contents back to Sandra Bullock, who is his handler. See, I almost spoiled some plot. Yo, this was originally scheduled. I don't know if this was a COVID delay, so I'm not gonna say all of that. This was originally scheduled to come out in April, like a week or two after The Lost City, and I thought it was really dope. Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, 2 movies practically in 2 weeks in a row. And then this got pushed back to July. And then it got pushed back to the end of July, like last weekend. And then it got pushed back to this weekend. The first weekend in August is kind of like a sleeper weekend for big action movies, right? I don't know if this was necessarily a big action movie in the vein of Guardians of the Galaxy, but the trailers, I love these trailers. Staying Alive playing, Brad Pitt on some quirky shit. Sandra Bullock telling him take the gun. We don't know if he takes the gun. But I will say Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Brian Tyree Henry, Joey King, Andrew Koji, Hiroyuki Sanada, Zazie Beetz. Everybody in this movie came to play. There's no weak performances. There's no weak actors. Every character is interesting as fuck. And Brad Pitt is on this namaste, finding his inner peace, no violence thing. But he's in a train that is going to bring nothing but violence. Every character has their own motivation, whether it's a job, whether it's personal. You learn all of that. And it's also hilarious. I was laughing throughout. Brad Pitt, Namaste Brad Pitt is one of my new favorite characters in the vein of antagonist Chris Evans. Knives Out, The Gray Man, antagonist Chris Evans is amazing. Namaste Brad Pitt is amazing. I thought the fight choreography was really dope. There's a couple fights, Brad Pitt fighting Bad Bunny. That's who I didn't say at the beginning. Bad Bunny is in this movie. He has a fight with Brad Pitt that's really good. Brad Pitt and Aaron Taylor Johnson. That one's kind of in the trailer. And he pegs the shit out of him with that water bottle, and it's still hilarious. Yeah, this, and the story is good too. There are twists and turns turns and twists that I just didn't expect. That and the way the backstory is executed, like, it's not original, but it's good. Like, I'm a quote. These are not my thoughts. I'm a quote my guy, St. Nicholas of the Richmond Goodmans. It's like Guy Ritchie directed Murder on the Orient Express in Tokyo. That's what he said, and that is perfect, spot on description of what this movie is. I will say with a splash of Quentin Tarantino, but Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, like, David Leitch has a style, and that style is present. But, like, I'm watching it thinking, like, man, this kind of feels like a Guy Ritchie movie. And that's not bad. Like, I enjoyed this thoroughly. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the characters' backstory, how they all connected with one another. This was good, and I enjoyed this. My wife enjoyed this. Like, this is I feel like it's rare, especially in 2022. Enjoyable trailers lead to an enjoyable movie. With all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Bullet Train was dope. Have you seen Bullet Train, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I've recently posted reviews for DC League of Super Pets, Green Lantern, Beware My Power, Nope. Check all of that out. Upcoming, like right around the corner, I have a review for Prey. Probably the one and only streaming movie I'll review this year. I cannot tell you what my next review is going to be, because August has nothing else. The first weekend in August is packed. Like 5 new movies came out this weekend. If my theater like pulls in Everything Everywhere All at Once and gets Bodies next weekend, count on that review. But I don't know if they're going to get it. I hope they get it. I want to see that. Like 5 new movies came out this weekend. I've seen 2 of them. I only have time for 2 of them. And speaking of Rec League Podcast, episode 92, we're talking the Predator franchise. There will be Prey spoilers, so if you haven't seen Prey, do not watch until you have. But yeah, like nothing is off limits, man. Predator, Predator 2, the AVP movies, Predators, The Predator, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, everything in between. Get to the chopper. If it bleeds, we can kill it. All of that. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me? Watch these credits. Peace.